What it do, YouTube world? Is Coffee tapping back in with an update, man, and I need y'all help on figuring this out, right? I don't know if you guys recall a year ago, or actually I think a year and some change. I believe it was May 2023, so we're talking like 17 months ago, so damn near a year and a half. A story hit the news cycle, it hit the blogosphere. All the outlets were picking it up about Ghostface Killah's son, calling him out, basically calling him a deadbeat dad, and that he hadn't spoke to him in over 15 years. And I'm not gonna go over the whole post that he put out. Y'all will see it on the screen. I believe I covered it when it, first hit the news or whatever, you know what I mean? And he was just like, more or less saying like, yo, I don't usually do this, put my business out there like that, or talk about that. My pops is a celebrity, a rapper or whatever, but enough is enough. I need to put this on the table and air it all out there, like, where were you, dad, etc. And he shared texts where Ghostface wasn't texting him back and all that, right? And what's so wild about this is here we are now, a year, like I said, 17 months, so almost a year and a half later, and in the past month, you'll see this. Look at all these posts or articles, right? Vibe.com. This is July 12th, 2024. So just a few months ago. Ghostface Killah's son, Infinite Coles, releases viral ballroom song Boots. Ghostface Killah's son calls him a deadbeat in a 2023 post. That's a month ago. So they're digging back in a year ago. August 2nd, 2024, Paper Magazine. This is another one just about his song, Boots. The full definition of a deadbeat. Wu-Tang Clan's Ghostface Killah slammed by, and then, it cuts off. There's one here, Ghostface Killah branded deadbeat dad by gay son. You made me hate myself. So I didn't recollect that originally, that his son was gay. And if you see the pictures and whatnot, you see you see what it is. That's just all I'm gonna say or whatever, you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to get at is, what's the deal with why this is being picked up so much? Like I said, in the past month, news outlet after news outlet is just repeatedly, some of them putting up multiple articles, multiple reports about this same story from a year ago, you know what I'm saying? And again, I didn't remember him being gay and all that, and I don't know exactly what the deal with all that is, but I'm wondering, y'all, when I'm seeing what they're talking about here with his music career, like, do y'all think this could be something where maybe he, to the best of my research, it doesn't seem like he has a record deal or whatever, and if you go look, the numbers that he's putting up streaming wise ain't very high or nothing like that, but it just feels like someone's behind this, really trying to repump this same story out there, you know what I mean? Like, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, Ghostface, if he wasn't the best father, whatever, that's something he's got to ask for. That's not righteous, you know what I mean? But that's his personal business. When you're a celebrity, your personal business does hit the news, no question. That's just what it is. Like, when you're a celebrity, in a sense, you sign up for that, you know what I mean? It's just how things go. But it's just odd in a way to see a situation brought back up in the news in this way. And like I said, just repeatedly getting reported on over and over again. But if you peep one of these articles that are up, I'm like wondering if this is what the play is. If dude, if he didn't get a record deal, or if he, just got involved in someone management wise who's plugged in with all the media outlets out there, you know what I mean? Because that's the way things go in the blogosphere. Different managers, different people in the game, different social media accounts are tapped in with certain individuals, and they have different types of relationships, and they strategically use that for different reasons. And when I read this, I'm like, man, I'm wondering, are they trying to push Ghostface son as like the next Lil Nas X or whatever, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I didn't even recall the whole issue where he was calling his pops a deadbeat. I didn't even remember the whole gay thing, you know what I mean? But the more I'm looking at this, I'm like, yo, is that what the play is? Are they trying to push him as like, you know, he's gonna pick up where Lil Nas X left off? Like, comment and let me know if y'all think that that could be what it is. If you notice this yourself, that this story has just been brought back to life and reported on a few times a week over the past month by multiple media outlets, like someone's really pushing this story back out there again. And it says Ghostface Killah, or I'm sorry, last year Ghostface Killah's son, Infinite Coles, turned to social media to unpack their estranged relationship and revealed that he hasn't spoken to his famous father in over 15 years. And they got part of an interview here, right? It says Infinite Coles is feeling himself. He deserves it too. The NYC-born singer and performer has been making a name for himself around the city and on streaming platforms for years now. His silky and lush R&B voice gracing tracks that felt both intimate and eccentric. But recently, Coles, who is notably the son of Wu-Tang Clan rapper Ghostface Killah, has experienced a transformation. So peep that. You know what I mean? When you peep into play certain things that are going on, certain different AGENDASs and whatnot, you know, you got to always pick the verbiage or pick up on the verbiage and the different language and stuff used. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about a transformation, right? He says, this is the real me, he tells Paper magazine, that is, right? Since having to live in a shelter for a year and not being able to belt freely, Coles finally has his own place and he can sing whenever and however he wants. I can finally belt as loud as I want without anyone saying shut up or close the door. Being in my own home has always helped me express myself lyrically in ways I've never expressed. You know, and you just people, like I said, if you look into it more, aside from just this story and them putting those headlines up, right? Like Ghostface Killah called deadbeat by his gay son, like, Dad, you made me hate myself. We needed you. We needed your love. Like, more or less almost like you did this to me or something. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stories out there as well about you know, dude's music, right? You've talked about the struggles of finding your own identity as a child of Wu-Tang. Where are you at right now with that identity exploration? And what do you see the fully formed Infinite Coles being like? Right now, I feel so, it says cunt, K-U-N-T. I don't know, I guess I'm not privy to, you know what I mean? What that means exactly. Hit the comments if you do, right? I feel a beautiful change coming. I feel grateful and I feel so sure about everything. I'm not worried about other people's thoughts or worried about being judged. I get so much more from the universe when I'm completely being me. The fully formed Infinite will be a star in the next 2 years. The fully formed Infinite will be so secure with himself and so in love with himself. The fully formed Infinite will leave a mark on this world. The fully formed Infinite will be taking care of and providing for his family, especially his daughter/niece. So you hear all that and it's like, man, so aside from them rehashing this whole Ghostface story out, and once again, like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, like take away from, you know, what seems to be true. I don't know. I mean, we don't know the whole story, right? But it seems from some of the receipts that dude put up, right? Like him and his pops don't have the greatest relationship. You know, like that's something Ghost has to deal with. Once again, he's a celeb. That stuff is going to hit the news and all that. But I've just never really seen the type of situation like this where it's being put out on blast so hard like this. And then the fact, like you see this report that I was just going over where they're just talking about like the transformation and, you know, what a star he'll be in a couple years, and just like that his music is so fire and all this. And I don't know, it just really feels like or not, it's not just feels like, it's how things work in this blogosphere-ish with the media. Like I said, people put money behind certain artists, right? Like, remember when Meg Thee Stallion came out? She was everywhere. She was winning awards for like she won a music award for a year when she didn't even have like the song out or whatever. Like, it was, people were calling her an industry plant or whatever the case was. It was clear that there were people behind her investing money in her, and they knew the right people to tap in with, you know, to get her out there in a way that no matter what, she was going to be a star one way or another. You know what I mean? Then we had the whole Tory Lanez situation that brought some infamy to her name and all that. Side convo. Comment and let me know what you guys think about that. And, you know, there's been talks about the case with the appeals and everything. You know, that some people think Tory Lanez may come home. I'm curious to know what you think. But I don't know, it really feels like I said, with this story just being brought back up in this way by so many outlets all in this past month, and then all this transformation in this music and how he's sure to be a star within the next 2 years. Like I said, if you peep it all out, the numbers ain't really adding up there quite yet. And I don't believe he has a record deal or anything like that, but it seems someone is behind him putting money, like investing and, you know, getting these stories involving family drama, unacceptance of the alphabet gang and stuff like that. And you know how his father was a millionaire rapper and, you know, wasn't there for him and made him hate himself once again for how he was. And now since then, he made it through living in a shelter, being the son of a hip hop artist who's made M's and all that. And now he's got his own crib and he can just be himself, and he's fully transformed, and his career is for sure to take off. Like, it just really feels like someone in the alphabet mob who's plugged in was like, saw this story when it all went down, and you know, is doing all this right now to, like I said, push him into the direction of a Lil Nas X or an artist like that, you know, like that ass. You know what I'm saying? I try to just keep it a buck, man. You know, call me a conspiracy theorist, call me whatever you will. Again, everyone, hit the comments with all your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit them buttons for me. Over here, it's all about hearing from the people, your thoughts, take an opinion on all the different topics we speak on: music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. But for real, like, if you go peep it all out, man, this story has just been brought back into the news and pushed in such a way to the likes I don't think I've ever seen with an old story being brought back like this. I mean, like I said, it's like a year and a half ago, but boom, all of a sudden for the past month, damn near daily or a few times a week, outlets are sharing this story, and then they're adding on this whole transformation update and, you know, watch him take off to stardom. I'm telling y'all, I feel like someone is pulling the strings, and they're, you know, trying to make Ghostface Killah's estranged son, I guess we'll say, Infinite Coles, the next Lil Nas X. Comment and let me know if you agree, your thoughts. You think I'm tripping or you think there's something there. Let's chop it up on it all. Once again, subscribe, hit the buttons for me, and I'm out of here, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.